on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' ride. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been working hard so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could've done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it 'cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell you, shoot your shot. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living for bad or best. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been working hard just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Generator. Let's go.
My name is NommyP.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE List. My name is MooCee List. I'm the Vooka. Make my show.
TGIF stands for Thank God It's a Friday, and of course we help you to activate your Friday mood right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning. I hope that everyone is doing good and of course feeling energetic on this beautiful Friday morning as we are wrapping up the week. We have made it through, and of course you should clap hands for yourself and tap yourself in the back that you have made it. And of course we are here to help you each and every morning just to make sure we are on the same track. I mean, this is the second half of the year, which is July, and of course we only left with a few months and only few days, not few days but a lot of days, of course, till we say goodbye to 2026. But of course the mission of Impact still continues, and we are here to help you with that. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. I'm happy and excited to be with you on this beautiful morning, where we're going to be unpacking a lot of things which we also wanted to hear from you. The hashtag to use is the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag Vooka Nation, and of course hashtag Sivugile. You can connect with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live on YouTube and also live on Underground Radio. And of course, if you want to enhance the experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show, you can simply download the Underground Radio app, which is available both on iOS and Android. So do get the app so that whenever you're on the road, you can watch us on YouTube. You can quickly switch it to the app and click play, and we will be live every weekdays from 8 up until 10 a.m. We have you covered with some of the discussions unpacked right here. And if you want to engage with us using our WhatsApp line, it is open for calls. Dial the number 0604933226. So that's 0604933226. My name is Moeketsi, my man. I'm happy and excited to be with you throughout this morning. We're going to be having a lot of conversation in terms of what is happening on the street, the social media street, and some of the topical discussions we're going to be having with you. That's why I want you to come through on the comment section and share your thoughts with us. But with that being said, our most important ingredient of the day is to make sure that your bucket list is improving with some of the places that you can travel to. Behind me, you're seeing pictures that you're asking yourself, what are we highlighting this morning? This morning, we are looking at Ceres, which is nestled in the heart of Western Cape's inland valleys. Ceres is often called the Switzerland of South Africa for its crisp mountain air and snow-dusted peaks in winter. Famous for its fertile orchards, the town produces apples, pears, and cherries that supply both local and international markets. Visitors can enjoy fruit picking, hiking through rugged passes, or adrenaline activities like zip lining and quad biking. In colder months, Ceres transforms into a snowy playground, drawing families eager for rare South African snow. Its warm hospitality, scenic drives, and proximity to Cape Town make it a year-round destination blending natural beauty, adventure, and agricultural charm. So I hope this one will be, of course, in your bucket list, and you will get to experience the atmosphere and some of the activities that they have to offer. So I hope that information was this information was helpful enough for you to get through to the place and enjoy together with your friends and families. So what we're gonna do right now is to take a short break and then be back with your latest news and sports headlines. And once again, a very good morning. These are some of your top stories making headlines this morning. Starting off with your first headline, Limpopo closes illegal initiation schools. Limpopo authorities have shut down 7 illegal initiation schools that continued operating beyond the approved initiation season deadline. Officials said the action forms part of an ongoing effort to protect, initiate, and enforce compliance with provincial regulation and prevent risk linked to unregistered schools. The next headline, Bossa ends Ayanda Ali's membership. Build One South Africa has terminated the membership of Gauteng MPL Ayanda Ali following the conclusion of a lengthy internal disciplinary process. The party said various mediation and consultation efforts were undertaken over more than a year, while Ali chose not to appeal to the board's final decision. Of water challenges. Cape Town's water director has highlighted pressing water management challenges during the WISA 2026 conference. Discussions focused on infrastructure pressures, water security, climate resilience, and the need for sustainable solutions as expected to gather to address growing concerns across the sector. That's all for your news headline. Heading over to your sports news. On your boxing news, Lerena offers big rewards for quick knockouts. Kevin Lerena says fighters at the Aquila Boxing Promotion Knockout Chaos 2 event in Sandton will have extra motivation to finish bouts early, with bonuses up to 30,000 rand available for first round knockouts. The card features several exciting matchups, including a welterweight clash between Kane Fury and Faraday Mukandila, while the main event sees unbeaten fighters Lindo Kuzwayo and Sabelo Ndwandwe contest the vacant IBO All-Africa featherweight title. For SA Stars miss Glasgow medal challenge. Despite the strong recent performances by Yanda Walaza, Luvo Mayonga, Lendet Kukamore and Antonio Alcana will not compete at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Injury selection criteria and intense competition for places contributed to their absence, leaving Team South Africa without several athletes who could have challenged for medals. Football news, SAFA urged to protect the Bafana progress. Questions over Hugo Bruce's future and ongoing speculation around the Bafana coaching positions have raised concerns about the national team's direction. Following South Africa's historic World Cup campaign, the calls are growing for SAFA to provide clarity and ensure administrative and uncertainty does not derail the momentum built under Bruce ahead of the upcoming AFCON qualifiers. That's all we have for your news and sports headlines. If you want to share your thoughts on these headlines with us, you can simply use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show on YouTube and send us your voice note on 0604933226. Right now, we're going to take a short break and then we'll be back with your latest market rates and weather update.
Thinking haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I can never get away. So I can never get away. So I can never get away.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go. It's exactly 16 minutes past 8, and of course, the sounds like this make you lock in and remind you that it's a Friday. I'm happy and excited that we are wrapping up the week that, of course, we have went through together. A very good morning. I hope that you're doing good, and of course, you're ready to activate your Friday mood. If it's already activated, you can let me know by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, because that's what we're going to be doing right now up until the hour 10 o'clock. I hope that you guys are doing good, and of course looking forward to the day ahead of you. So many things that are very interesting that are going to be unpacking with you, and we also want to hear your thoughts right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And also our WhatsApp line is open. The number to dial is 0604933226. That's 0604933226. Let us connect across all social media platforms. If you have any of those platforms, please do make sure and visit them and engage on some of the content that we post on a daily basis. Facebook is Vooka Breakfast Show. Just click the follow button. Instagram is Vooka Breakfast Show. Click the follow button also there. Also TikTok, it's the Vooka Breakfast Show. Click the follow button and make sure you engage on some of the content that we put out for you. That's the reason we put out the content, so that you can engage with us. Right now we are live on YouTube. We're also live on Underground Radio, and we're also going to remind you that you can download the Underground Radio app, which is both available on iOS and Android. Just to enhance the experience of listening to us right now, you can go through to the audio only stream. Right here is, of course, YouTube for visuals. If you cannot watch us, you can also listen to us via going to the Underground Radio. Right, 18 minutes past 8. It is the 24th of July 2026. A good morning again to you. Of course, it promises to be a very energetic and a positive one that we want to share with you. Of course, in terms of that, just to prepare you for the morning, in terms of what you need to expect if you are in any of the cities with your weather update. If you're currently in Cape Town, it's 9 degrees with clear skies. And then if you're in Durban, it's 19 degrees with clear skies. In Pretoria, it's 11 degrees with clear skies. And lastly, if you're right here in Johannesburg, it's 9 degrees with clear skies. If there's any changes and any developments when it comes to your weather update, we will come back and update you in terms of what you need to expect in the afternoon or in the evening. And then getting into your market rates for this morning, 24th of July 2026. Let's look into how the rand is performing with other currencies out there and your commodities. When we start with the US dollar, it is currently trading at 16 rands 44 cents, and the Great British Pound is currently trading at 21 rands 95 cents, and the euro is currently trading at 18 rands 73 cents, and the Japanese yen is currently trading at the 10 cents. On the commodities, 1 barrel of Brent crude oil is 1,548 rands 37 cents, and gold is currently at 43,482 rands 33 cents, and Bitcoin is currently at 1,254,612 rands 98 cents. So that's what we have for you on this beautiful Friday morning when it comes to your market rates. We will be back, of course, next week, same time, same place, Monday morning, with all of these updates. Of course, making sure that we keep you warm on these cold mornings. You know that I always have my best team right here, making sure that you are warm and having those great thought-provoking engagement. We still want to hear from you. Joining me right now is Mr. P. How's it going, my good sir?
Hey Mo, hey Vooka Nation. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Doing good myself. Anyway, there's a cold front that's looming for this weekend, right? So cold winter conditions are expected to continue across the country over the weekend. Coastal showers are forecast for parts of the Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, while strong winds are expected along the KwaZulu-Natal coastline. So residents can expect chilly conditions to continue throughout the weekend, and weather authorities monitoring coastal winds and showers in affected provinces. But usually what happens is that whenever we have these cold fronts and then the winds come through, not to here inland, we tend to feel the cold as well. Dress warm. But I guess for abantu abasebenzayo, it doesn't matter because when it's payday, it just becomes warm.
Yeah.
Right. So I know a lot of people are getting paid today. So good luck. With that, guys. Good luck with that.
Very interesting. Thank you for that. And of course, we'll keep you updated in terms of what you need to expect. But guys, please do make sure that you keep yourselves warm and you enjoy the weekend ahead of you. If you have any plans, you can come through and let us know what are your plans for the weekend. Where would you be and where are you spending your weekends? Maybe wherever you are going, we might be there and spend some good time with you, right? The hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use. And of course, weather has its own reality, right? When it comes to the cold fronts, you need to face reality. It's cold. It's very, very cold. And there's nothing that you can do. And this leads us to the conversation we're about to have right now with the school run reality check.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And these are the things that parents need to check each and every morning when preparing their kids,
or at least think about,
right? Which is it's very interesting because we have seen that a lot of parents don't think and don't consider some of these things, when they are doing like reality check as a parent when you are preparing your kids. But the three things most parents think about each morning is time, safety, and getting everyone where they need to be. A recent discussion around schools transport has many families taking a closer look at the vehicles carrying their children. If your child's daily lift arrived right now, would you know what safety signs to check for? Right? And it's a busy weekday morning. You are juggling breakfast, bags, and schedules, and a school transport vehicle pulls up outside. Everything looks normal, but how closely do we really look at the details? I mean, personally, growing up, I think that was one of the things that my parents looked out for, because when they were looking for a transport for me, I mean, they would call the driver, to come, to say, we want a transport for our kid, please come through, so that we can have a conversation. But it's a way of seeing what kind of mode of transport they are using to transport school kids, because I've had a lot of incidents whereby the bus that Uzozo was transporting us with, it didn't have brakes.
So handbrake. Yeah,
that's
crazy.
And lucky enough, we never got any accidents, right? But
thank God.
It was not supposed to get to a point whereby we get an accident. But do you do those checks?
So with the driver, the initial hi, good morning, Gunjani, this is your car, and all of that. But it seems like it has to be a regular thing because they change vehicles almost every month now. So every parent should do that. Okay, this is the car and whatnot. Nama registration. This car's like ibalegile. That's the information that we need to know as parents. But the main issue, Lana, is that these vehicles, more and more of them are not roadworthy, right? And bamba change, like you can find a driver, manje, and then this is the car that they're using, but then a bit later on, so you don't know by the time they reach Iskolo which transport were they using. Right. So because Mababa pick her up, it's a certain brand vehicle, and then when they get dropped off at school, it's a different vehicle altogether. Right. So I think what we should do, Nalana, is just to find out from these guys, Uguti. Obviously, there's a reason why you guys are doing that, but are the parents informed? Because I doubt that they are informed.
It doesn't look like a lot of parents are informed out there. And if Nabazugulu, you have kids and they use transport to go to school, you can let us know what is an experience maybe you have had, because things that we see out there, I mean, someone is using their private car, to transport kids, and we know that private cars can only take up to like 5 people, 6 people. But they take advantage because kids are small, so they can fit like 12 to 15 kids. like we've seen the worst cases out there. I mean, there was a circulating video. I think it was in Limpopo. Yo, guys. I mean, it was so unbelievable. Like
they got squashed in there.
Yo, like it was 60-something kids in a quantum. 60-something because the Metro Police guys, they were outside. They were like, okay, wait, ne? We are going to count each and every kid who is coming out of that.
And they just
transport.
kept coming.
They kept coming, and you're asking yourself, and a lot of them babuye move. Like every time, like each and every kid when they step out, like you're asking yourself, and like how did this kid fit inside this car, right? And these are some of the dangers, because as a driver you can't be liable if anything happens. God forbid, if anything happens, you can't be liable for like 30-something or 40-something kids,
because that's the worry for me, Kuti. I don't want us to have that conversation of those kids that died on the road.
Aish.
So yes, we're talking about these things, Manje, because we've seen it happen. So in the Western Cape, just when the schools opened, they did give transport drivers a sort of like a free pass to come through and have their vehicles serviced or inspected at least.
Yes.
I'm hoping most drivers went through. Okay, here's an opportunity, because yes, accidents happen, but if it's because of negligence, then that's a different story altogether, right?
Yeah.
As much as the industry is trying to be regulated, Uguti, drivers need to have like a PDP, and there has to be limits, right? But aside in more, I do understand that there are different views with this, because if your child gets packed into a transport that costs 200 rands a month, trust me, it means by 60 in the car. If it's 200 rand. Now, as a parent, if you say, it's wrong here, this and that, if you're willing to pay more than 100%, you can get a transport where they can fit Gasi. But if it's about cost and affordability, then the opposite is true as well. Transporting.
So looking into those deeper, let's diving deep in some of the perspectives of what other people think out there. So some parents prioritize affordability, and while others focus on vehicle conditions and driver qualification. Safety experts often encourage regular checks of licenses, permits, seat availability, and general roadworthiness. So talk to us. What are you first looking for when you find a transport that will take your child to school? Because we know that when it comes to security checks, some parents, they don't even go to that extent. They just want affordability. So we want to hear from you, and when we come back from the break, we are going to be wrapping it up with you. So let us know right there on the comment section, and then we can get this conversation going, because this one is very educational, and parents need to be informed in terms of what they need to do for their kids to be transported to the designated areas, which is schools. Let us see each other right after this.
Hashtag Live for Radio, The Underground.
Stepping in the spot like she own it. Looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, talk of the city with that body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. That thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. All I need is you. All I need is you. You right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila. Vanemia yila. Ewe muleji. Mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila. Vanemia yila. She says she need me like heartbeat. Drive me
Of course, the vibe still continues on this beautiful Friday morning. I'm happy and excited that it is a Friday as we are wrapping up this week. I don't know about you if you are happy and excited for the weekend ahead of us, because I am. I'm in my feels and my Friday mode is activated. If yours is not activated, don't worry, we are going to be helping you to do that. 31 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock, there's the time, and of course, giving you some great sounds just to get you into the vibe. Before the break, we were in discussions with the school run reality check. We want to know from you, if your child's daily lift arrived right now, would you know what safety signs to check for? On my YouTube, there's some comments that were coming through when we started the show. Martin Bimney coming through saying, a very good morning, Vooka Nation, Underground Radio DB, and fam, and our best energetic Vooka team on a beautiful sunny Friday. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag Sivugile. A very good morning. My hope that you are doing good and looking forward for this Friday morning. And I can see that, yes, you came through and said you are doing well. Thank you. And you are looking forward for the day, which is very, very interesting. I'm happy and excited that you have joined us on this beautiful morning once again. And then Miss Q Rams coming through, joining us on the chat saying happy Friday, your Vooka Breakfast team, the Vooka Nation. So happy is a Friday. Have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Hashtag Sivugile, hashtag VBS, hashtag is Friday. I'm happy that you are happy that it's a Friday, because me and you, we are on the same track. And I think everyone who is with us right now, we are on the same track. We are excited that it is a Friday, because the weekend promises to become a very good one, right? And then Mam Tembimni saying hashtag wishing you a wonderful blessed Friday. Stay safe, take care, and rise and shine, Mavuga Amahle. Thank you so much for those beautiful profound words right there, warming words. And then we are of course wrapping our conversation in terms of the school run reality check. If your child daily lift arrived right now, would you know what safety signs to check for? But continuing with the different perspectives right there. Second, last one is that many families rely on school transport daily, making trust and consistency just as important as convenience. Then the last one, a quick visual inspection can sometimes reveal issues that are easy to miss during a rushed morning routine. Right.
Yeah. I mean, if they came with a police report, you would see, okay, so and so is not a pedophile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record. Do they have a license? You know, all of those things.
Yeah.
At least mhlawumbe we can run these regular inspections, not every day, but typically mhlawumbe every term. Quarter to usase grand. Yabo. Because, I mean, you can step out and say, but I don't like your tires, man.
Yeah.
Chiscop. Your tires like a chiscop. What's the plan?
Yeah.
You know, because it's not safe. Those kinds of things. So, perhaps, regularly, like every term, your report to King Sasekren, I've got my license and all of that. Or, upon umtana ngena transport in, hey bro, send me your police clearance report.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to know if you're convicted X whatever, just so that I know. And then if to know it was because of 1, 2, and 3, then I'll decide as a parent.
Yeah.
But none of that is. It's okay. Maybe look. Here's the thing. Probably with the more transports in the north, maybe that happens, but I know a guy said that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, with the medical records, let's see if you are fit for driving, right?
Yeah.
Because you are transporting vulnerable kids, right? Yeah,
Exactly.
And it's very, very important, right? So, I mean, you would hear things when kids joke, "Umalumu yalala maga driver." You understand? I mean, you're asking yourself, like, where are you taking that? Kanti umalumu is suffering from epilepsy, and he sleeps on the road, just sleeps and dozes off.
And nothing has happened, but then we don't take it too hard,
We don't need to wait for something to happen so that we can step into solving the issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think this is also tied into the future of transportation, right? Because when we were listening to Mr. Rabotata with some of the initiation processes that initiative processes that they're trying to come up with. I mean, we also need to look into what kind of modes of transport are we looking to get, right? Because when you talk about rail, you talk about speed train, right? When you talk about long distance traveling on the road, what are we looking into? Are we talking about minibus taxis? Are we talking about buses and things like that? And not only just buses, because if maybe a new path has been created for transport to operate, I mean, these guys are going to take their old, minibus taxis and put them on the road.
Yep.
That's where the inspection problem comes in now. To say we are transporting people long distance with cars that are not even roadworthy.
Roadworthy, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the same way they regulate other industries, Nalena needs to be regulated. Because with especially your Nalema transport, because these are kids we're talking about. Yeah.
Interesting. As we are wrapping up, what's one simple check every parent should make before trusting a school transport service with their child? If you know, come through and let us know. But with the experience, have you ever used like a transport? Or you use?
I have, but that was mostly in my primary days, and then when I went to high school, I started using taxis and the train. So one thing that's interesting about like a transport is that, especially in December, you find that iskolos valwa nge 3 years got December.
Yeah.
But abantwana have like long finished writing.
Yeah.
So you are obliged as a parent to still pay for December.
Yeah.
Right? And I think it's okay, it's fair or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you pay for December, you pay for Jan food, because also with Jan, that's like halfway through Jan. So essentially that's 1.5 months of transport that you need to pay for.
Yeah.
So what other parents would do is keep abantwana early from go transport, and then they don't have to pay for December. Right? So I think if they are able to make a demands or ask like this, then now I think as a parent you can have your own ask or demands. But I've experienced that life, and it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think the most important thing, I know, because it depends on how old your child is. Because when you would ask them a question, okay, do you love your transport? Because I think that's what my mom said, right? Asked me this other time while I was still going to while I was still at primary school, and she asked me that, do I like the transport? And of course it will come with so many things to say, okay, do I like the kids that we are traveling with in the same transport? So that itself, it will build a revelation into what you need to know, because abantwana, they talk to say, hey, Tina, every day no malume is just stagger. That's why it's figure late, because transport drivers sometimes they're not honest. So if you are told, or we tell you as a parent, that you need to check the transport's roadworthiness, because for a lot of people, they don't even know where to start. Should I check the engine? Or like, guys, what do you want me to do? Right? But I think you can see from a distance now, Gutman, this car, there's something wrong with it. I mean, it can look nice from the outside, but make sure that you make a day. Because what my mom did one time is there was a meeting, parents were called, it was on a Friday, so she decided to go there early. So she
went ahead of you guys.
Yes, no, like we were in the same transport.
Okay.
So my mom got in the transport, and then we went to school together. Just to check, okay, the transport like it those kind of things. Can it stuck anywhere in the middle of the road and things like that? And it went well. And I feel like she was like, okay, it's fine. This is the good transport for me. So,
and I think like that's I think we should allow, or they should allow, maybe it's an open day. You good to know again, but obviously you need to book, because I can't take bonga basal. I can only take umzalo one at a time. So you book your open day uhambe, and then get a feel.
Because
manje ubonke sigcola abantwana la it's crazy.
Hayi malume bafaka kanjani abantwana baso. or sometimes iyakhuphuka imoto igiya isase like eish yazi man yeah inokwenza so iyaqala ukwenza
ngicela abantwana ukuthi baphushe manje.
You know, it's those kind of things that we see out there, man. They are crazy when it comes to transport. Like it's crazy, and if people can come through and tell their stories, you will be shocked. You will be shocked. But we want to hear from you. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, the hashtag that. You can use. It is 19 minutes till we hit the hour 9 o'clock on the dot, and of course we always have some of the interesting things that we always discuss with you, and those are the archives, something that took place in history. So some of those historical moments, we have them right here for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this whole thing of Miss Universe, this thing has been spanning since God knows when.
Yeah.
Because in 1978, Margaret Gardiner was crowned Miss Universe. So South Africa celebrated a major international achievement when Margaret Gardiner was crowned Miss Universe. She became the first South African to win the title, placing the country firmly in the global spotlight and inspiring generations of young South Africans pursuing careers in modeling, media, as well as entertainment. And then after her, I mean, we've had a whole lot of South Africans that have gone to win Yona Miss Universe. So yeah, I mean, she paved the way, and njengoba sisho thina locally ukuthi ubawavula indlela, right? So yeah. Props to her. And then also on today in history, 24th of July 1990, Nelson Mandela supports suspending armed struggle, right? So during the South African transition from apartheid, Nelson Mandela agreed with Joe Slovo's argument to suspend the armed struggle. The decision became an important step in creating conditions for negotiations, helping move the country towards a democratic future. So let's put guns down, let's talk.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say about Nelson Mandela is that he did foster a culture of peace. Right?
Yeah.
As much as others will argue otherwise, Guti, this did not yield the results that we were looking for. Sure, there weren't any other guns or bullets that were flying, but then in terms of economic wealth, it's a different story altogether. But I think also even at that time there was just too much blood, right? So let's stop with the armed struggle and let's talk peace. Yeah.
And it's interesting. It's interesting when you look into these, what a very different angle. All right, in terms of what Mandela, did, because we know that a lot of South Africans still share the sentiment that Mandela could have came and, punished those who put our people into oppression for so many years, right? But I think if we can take, what he said, the words, because when he said education is the key to success, for most people, I think when they try to look that in a different angle, it's like, no, the only way you can defeat these people, because I think I've studied them, I've seen how they work. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. No policies, no legislation in terms of what you need to do to get your way around. Because if you're gonna fight, if you're gonna use guns, I mean, that won't solve anything.
I mean, manje silwa ngencwadi.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same guy that said the quote that it always seems impossible until it's done, right? So that's a famous Nelson Mandela quote right there. But today, as the 24th of July, we are 205 days into the year, right? So this leaves us with 160 days remaining until we say goodbye to 2026. We keep counting down, we keep shaving away, but eventually we will find ourselves counting down the last two-digit numbers. Eventually it's like 10, 9, 8 until so it's katsiamba bafethu to go do whatever you want to do out there, right? So if you want to get married, go get married. If you want to have kids, go have kids. Whatever it is that your heart says, go fulfill it, do it with intent, do it with purpose. But again, whenever you do it, make sure that you do it responsibly, right?
Yeah.
Because yonke into ngabuya, right? Just like, when you have bad food, ngabuya.
Yeah. Live your life, man. Live your life. And how I, calculate days, because for me, when it's 100 days left, like the year is like it's over for me, right? And I feel like with the 160, I feel like we left with 60 days.
I mean, usually, right, because at day 100 or when it's remaining 100 days, that's where you basically take stock.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what I've done.
Yeah.
Because not in a bad way, but more to kings or kalamanje. 100 days. That's good. Because at least you're not conforming with but essentially that's where we're taking stock throughout the year, and that's where we feel like for the remaining days we're basically counting stock.
Interesting.
No, I hear what you're saying. But also, speaking of self-motivation and all of that, today we also observing International Self-Care Day, right? Because I usually trip up when I have to say that self-care is the best form of self-love. Yeah, I said it right this time. But anyway, today we're observing International Self-Care Day, which is on the 24th of July annually, and it's International Self-Care Day, which highlights the importance of looking after physical, mental, as well as your emotional well-being. The date represents self-care 24/7 a day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So people mark it by exercising, resting, eating well, and prioritizing healthy habits. Which is something that we should be observing every single day without fail. But one thing that I know that I'm lacking here is on the exercise part, as well as the in fact, right? Because I'm not resting well, number one. I mean, I'm eating, but it's not, I don't
Healthy
put thought
eating.
into what I eat.
What you eat, you are what you eat.
I mean, if you're eating ngulube.
Ngulu. But this one, the International Self-Care Day, I think for me, it also, comes to the plans that I have, because the reason why I'm happy for this Friday is because I have, plans for this weekend. So what is happening is this day, I think I'm going to celebrate.
You're going for a spa?
No, actually going for a walk and talk. Right, so this guy Matalatiki, I don't know if you have seen him on TikTok. Bonjour, Club Soweto. So he's organizing this Bonjour walk with a TK 5-kilometer walk that will be taking place at Orlando, near Orlando Stadium. The 5-kilometer walk, we meet up right there at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. meet up at Orlando Stadium. Dress code is sporty, active wear. You bring positive vibes and energy, and own water for hydration. So me and the guys, we will be there tomorrow because it's something that we're talking about.
But do you walk and talk with a stranger, or you just walk and talk with friends?
No, you walk and talk with strangers, because one thing he is emphasizing is that people don't talk anymore, and as much as you do have a support structure, come through and share that support structure with other people.
Now people do talk, but what comment is wrong, right? Why is it wrong? So but that's interesting, man.
So I'm looking forward to that, because also it will help you to take care of your mental health, because once you hear what other people are going out there, there's a way that makes you feel better. It's like, I thought I was going through Bafitu Maraya. I can't take more. Like, people are dying, actually.
Speaking of that, there's this show on YouTube that I'm watching where this lady does free cleans. So she would get to a place, an apartment, and it's just chaos everywhere. And the people that she does these free cleans for, they do not or are not able to clean for themselves, some of them. But some of them are body able, like fully so. Right? But the thing here is that they go through a mental depression of some sort, where they end up not cleaning their place and it becomes literally bad, like a pigsty.
Yeah.
But so you find if your mind isn't in its proper state, it will reflect physically as well.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this one. Hopeful that we plan it properly, because we still need to finalize if we are really going to go. But
so then what if you walk alongside an old person? I know when you struggle with striking conversations with the wata.
Yeah, I mean, I would listen, because one thing that I always do, and like I just listen, and I would nod and give those because sometimes I don't know if I give that impression I'm open to a point of you can tell me what some of the deepest things that are going on in your life, because what I'm expecting.
So that's where the issue is.
That's where the issue is.
Don't tell me deep stuff. Let's talk on a surface level. Yeah.
I mean, there's an age gap between me and you. Tell me what were you doing around my age, because I've never been your age. So let's talk about the things that you were doing around my age, because I like doing these things. I like doing these things. Is it wrong? What type or kind of direction do I need to take in my life? So I feel like that's what elderly people or old people, if I can put it like that, should be doing in society. Not ntshela abantwana indaba zenu ukuthi man umfazi man, that's wrong, man. That's so wrong.
Cabanga sotshela undwava ukuthi yazi undwava mani. Alento leyo kungasebenzi. What does he know about being unemployed?
Ndwava just wants 2 slices, man. And that's what it's on his mind. Like mentality, where he is, he's not where you are. So just prepare him kahle kahle. Mvulele indlela ukuthi hey man, hey, I once had this hot man telling me this and this. Like, we want those things as, young people who are growing up, to reference someone. There's a hot man that I met, man. And a situation in Guyo, he advised me exactly what I'm going through. Then you're able to navigate in life here. So, yeah, hopefully, there will be young people, because young people, they are not interested in these kind of things. Yeah. And they do help at the end of the day.
I think once you've gone through life and experienced the pressures of it, you will appreciate such a thing. Yeah. You know what? Let me just take this walk and talk, and then tell a stranger what I'm going through.
Yes.
Because the other thing that we're observing today is Cousins Day, where the question now is, walk and talk and tell a stranger, right? Or do you tell someone who's close to you, and you know how these family feuds, because yesterday we were talking about a WhatsApp group and whatnot, but today is National Cousins Day, and it recognizes the special relationship shared between cousins. Families often reconnect through phone calls, messages, reunions, and shared memories, celebrating relatives who are often both family and lifelong friends. So Vooka Nation, let me ask this. You probably have this one cousin that whenever they enter, when you have to leave the room, and then there's also one of your favorite cousins. So let us know. Don't say who, but just say, man, I've got this one cousin. The reason why I leave the room is because of X, Y, and Z. But let us know. I'm not that close with my cousins, man.
Like same. I share the same sentiment with you. But growing up, man, I loved being around my cousins, right? Because one thing I've seen is sometimes our parents, they project what they are going through
us.
Through us. Don't ever go there just because we're now Kabanele auntie. Now I'm not supposed to go there. Like growing up, we used to go and visit my cousins, and my cousins will also come over, because I think I'm much better when I'm around people that I know very well, right? I struggle with new people. That's the thing. Like with new people, I really struggle.
Like Mo come through was cousin yakho, like okay ngenzeni. You know what I mean? like I had one cousin come through, ne?
Yeah.
Because they learned to I'm in the media space, yeah. He has a dalang from shy music video. Okay, yeah, sure, you know, cool. But the problem now is so much because there's also that expectation of since we are cousins,
yes.
It's like I'll get a favor of some sort,
yeah.
But let's just say, sharp, I go through with it. Do I do it at no cost, or do I give you a family discount? You know, those kinds of things. So sometimes it's just to avoid. It's like, hey, but that's if they don't know the full story.
Yeah.
But if they know that, but
Yeah.
if it's shyly voiceover, because it's you, and then what do? You know, so
man.
It's beautiful when it is, but not so great when there are things that would repel abantu. But anyway, guys, it's National Cousins Day, so connect with your cousins either by giving them a phone call today, a message, having a reunion of some sort. So go out there, pull up your WhatsApp and text umzala. Hope you're doing good on this Friday. Don't do it now though, because it's payday, right? It's payday Friday. So
you're trying to check up on someone for one. It's like good shot.
Hey man,
man. You know the guy that I was telling you about. And it's like I didn't want to have that, but like I remember, man, like I used to have, because one of the childhood moments that I will remember is my cousins, coming over. Bavagasha, and we would play together with my friends, play soccer, because there was that thing yamakasi yabo. So mina, I had these two cousins. When they come over, like we are a team now, and we'd go over, play soccer, sticksing, and we'd win some money, and it created a very, very strong bond, with us. But something happened, our parents, they were disputing over something. Now cousins don't come over anymore. It's like the relationship is dead, right?
But another thing about cousins, which is something that I experienced, where Konalai's called Polo, we had cousins, but my cousins are all female. Well, there's one cheater, but so when as a boy, like Mokula, I mean, you don't get the sharp, and the more you grow, so by a cooler nabo, it's like, hey, guys, you can't sleep in the same room anymore, So there has to be that separation between my cousins that of the opposite sex, basically. But we maintain a very good relationship. I mean, hey, man. I don't know, because it's like, hey, it's family. It's like, but it's okay. Like, it's okay because
exactly, they're teaching you not to have this mindset.
Exactly. So what would you do? Your cousin steps out to say, man, Uber eats langa party and they're not dressed. So but that's that.
Interesting. I see Ms. Q Rams coming through with a comment saying, I'm lucky enough to be close with my cousins so much that they are my friends as well. I mean, I wish to have that. I think it's one of the things that I want to have, right? With my cousins, to have their numbers on my phone, right, and talk with them.
It's too late now.
It's not, man. Like it's possible.
Late,
you know what my aunt said to me, was in Pretoria, because we did a family gathering like each and every year. Like there was a family gathering, that was done. So, I asked her, why am a family gathering anymore? It's like, Tina, Maskula, we have a lot of responsibilities, but I think it was just a way, to shy away from explaining what really, really happened. And she was like, because you guys are young, like you still have the energy to do that. Meet up with your cousins, have
Yep.
your own
Yeah, I
gatherings.
agree.
Yeah, but it's fine even if Tina Singezi. Yeah, but because the way it started as Tina Slangana, then we had kids, then we invited our kids to have a family gathering. So you guys have your own gathering. When you grow up, you'll have your own kids. Then it's a family gathering. A new family gathering has been, formed.
Which I fully agree. But you know what I'm scared of? Ne?
Yeah.
You meet a cousin, like the unemployed, and they've the little mindset of when grand when. So you know what I mean. So like that's the thing. Like or even uyasebenza umuntu athi ngifake emsebenzini.
Yeah.
Like Joe, like I don't own the company. Like ngizokufaka kanjani.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So those are the things, because it's like now will you let? I mean, if you do have the means, sure you can, but there's also that expectation of good man fit to you, not too sharp. So easy.
Economical challenges, I think they contribute a lot right now, because just for Gyobonumzala, like you have to spend a lot of money. The hour 9 o'clock as we are celebrating National Cousins Day. What we're gonna do right now, because there's so many celebrations that are taking place, there are some of the individuals that that are growing up. But yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into some of those individuals who are growing up or celebrating their birthdays. If you know anyone who's growing up this Friday morning, the 24th of July 2026, shout out their name, let you know who they are sharing their birthdays with. So let's get into who they are sharing their birthdays with. So I see right here, the first one, we have Utoni Ntleko, who's turning 47 years. He was born on this day, 24 July 1979 in Emelo, in Mpumalanga. Tony Ntleko is a South African football striker who played professionally in South Africa and abroad. He is remembered for his contribution as a consistent attacking player during his football career. Wait, Tony Ntleko, is this Ntleko? He changed his name, man. Because the Ntleko surname, attacking striker, is I do know this guy. I've played for Kaizer Chiefs. Nkosinathi Ntleko. This is it's not. Yes, it's Nkosinathi Ntleko. So before he became Utoni Ntleko, he was Nkosinathi Ntleko, or maybe Nkosinathi Ntleko is his second name. But
other name,
Ntleko was a very, very great striker, man. I'm so excited to see that he's still with us, man, because I feel like if any of the upcoming football soccer players, when they want advices from him, he is a great person that you can, because he once played abroad, right? So happy huge birthday to Tony Ntleko. And then the next one that we have, it's Cottonelle Skorsan. Cottonelle Skorsan was born in Cape Town, 1991. He's a South African rugby union player known for his pace and finishing ability. He has represented major franchises and recognition at a national level.
Cottonelle Skorsan. No.
Okay, rugby player.
I'm just looking at the name, like Cottonelle.
Interesting name.
Parents.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then the last one that we know her, of course, from our screen, Jennifer Lopez, turning 57 years, was born on this day, 1969 in New York City, USA. Jennifer is a singer, actress, dancer, producer, and entrepreneur known globally as J-Lo. She has sold millions of records, starred in major films, and remains one of the most influential figures in contemporary entertainment.
J-Lo.
Yeah, J-Lo. I think one of the movies that I know that Jennifer Lopez featured in is Mission Impossible, right?
Is it
Impossible?
Is it not Le Mortole?
Which one? Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez is in Mission Impossible Ghost. She is. Jennifer Lopez is not in Mission Impossible.
You are talking about
There's no way, guys. I know her.
she's not.
She is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. It's not Jennifer Lopez. Never. This one I'm standing on it, guys. Fact check for me if Jennifer Lopez is not in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
You're talking about
Oh,
Paula Patton.
Paula.
Yes, that's Paula Patton.
Look, movies that J-Lo has starred in, it's quite a number of movies, but Anaconda, ne?
Anaconda.
Le nyoka le.
Eyenyoka.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, okay. Let me see.
Shotgun Wedding, Halftime, Marry Me,
Correct.
Hustler, Second Act, Welcome to My Life. She also did voiceovers for Ice Age.
Yeah.
Ice Age, the Latin explosion. But here it says, she's born in New York. I thought she's of Latin origin, like you're, Mexican, but she's born in the US.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's Paula Patton. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Do you have batteries there? Ah man, I thought it's Jennifer Lopez all the time. All this time.
Growing up to now, I used to say J-Lo was hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but J-Lo's okay.
I think the
like I sit here, I've got like a million and
sure.
Yeah.
let's say I'm a 6 match.
You'd rank up to an 8.
To an 8 or 9,
Sure.
8.5.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Baba.
I think now because we're slightly older, we've been exposed, right? Sure, like genuinely, not in a bad way, but exposed in the sense that yeah, we've had a couple of girlfriends over the years now. But she was hot, Mr. B. Like
she's still not hot, guys.
No, growing up, like I get what he's saying.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm even take J-Lo from 20 years ago.
Oh man, no, J-Lo.
Because people are like J-Lo is hot.
Yeah,
it's like,
J-Lo is hot, bro. Like,
but the hot, I say
American.
West,
yeah.
Versus this side.
It's different. So I get it. I get it. So hot is for them. But I'm asking you as an African man, is J-Lo hot?
We are Baba.
No, she's nice, man. J-Lo's a beautiful lady. Man. No, J-Lo's a beautiful lady.
We are Baba.
No, I agree. She's beautiful. Look, everyone's beautiful.
No.
Everyone's beautiful.
I think that should be my
during the 80s.
No, there was a lot. Man. Like there's Jennifer Lopez.
So you crushed on J-Lo?
For a second, sure.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys,
Berry.
Yeah. But we're talking exclusively like actresses back then, like late 90s, early 2000s. I'm trying to think of these slightly, not Selena Gomez, Salma Hayek. Like there's a lot. I would spend the whole day, Mr. going through.
There's a lot.
But you were talking about Paula Patton.
Paula Patton.
You know who I liked back then?
Yeah.
I loved Sandra Bullock.
Yo, Sandra.
Yeah, no, I love Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
But hey, man,
they're older.
She's on Kanaking Identity.
No.
It's not Sandra. Sandra Bullock ki owa movie
The Demolition Man.
Not Demolition Man. Quiet. Is it Quiet?
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Yeah, that's the one.
Bird Box.
That's the one.
So, Mr. Moore, you trust me, Miss. That won't lead you astray.
Yeah, man. All along, like, honestly, I thought that was Jennifer Lopez.
Patton.
Is it the resemblance? Do they have, like, resemblance, Nyana?
Well, if you're stretching it, you're really stretching it. But Paula Patton and Jennifer Lopez, are completely different, man. There's quite a few actresses out there that you would say, man, these...
There's a resemblance.
There's a huge resemblance. But
Mongas listen to the same people.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm gonna make that my hot take today.
Sorry, before we move on, what J-Lo is she? What is she first? Like, for example, when you take a look at Tyrese, Tyrese, he sings quite well. And then
Tyrese Gibson.
Gibson.
He's a singer who can
He's
act.
a singer first. What is J-Lo?
J-Lo, so I think...
Because J-Lo,
it's
a movie in 1993 that she starred in.
Yes. No, she was acting back then already.
So what is she first?
So, J-Lo on the block, or J-Lo from the block. Yeah, no, that's how she back. Yeah, J-Lo from the block. Yeah, because she's from the Bronx, I get, in New York. So.
You know a lot about J-Lo, man.
No, man, because I've consumed quite a lot of her movies over time. So I think this is just one person's opinion. It's my opinion, Mr. B. J-Lo, we've been told for so many years that she's a singer and she can sing and she can dance but I think of the three, for me personally, she excels way better in acting than she does in singing and dancing. No, honestly speaking, like think of I don't want to make an example of South African celebrities, but the lady who did that song with Zola,
Don't Cry.
Not Don't Cry, the one that
Not.
I can't believe it, that's you. Right? But there's Nina. You remember Nina from Istingo? You know? Nina is good in acting and she's a media personality. But can she like sing like that? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? She can hold a note, sure. But like, yeah, even in her dancing, but in the choreograph, there's that song that she did. Like, guys, like, no. So
choreography.
Same thing applies here with Jennifer Lopez. She's more of an actor.
Yeah.
For me, she's great. She's done amazing movies. Yeah. As you can see, in her resume and the work that she's done. But her singing and dancing is like, okay. That's just me though. That's just one person's opinion.
J-Lo, but if you know anyone who is sharing their birthdays, of course, in your family, your friends, just know that they're showing a birthday with Jennifer Lopez. And of course, from us, it's the Vooka Breakfast Show, just to make it special. We would really like to say to everyone who's growing up, happy birthday!
Birthday, J-Lo! J-Lo from the Vooka Breakfast Show. Happy birthday. From the broadcasting balls.
J-Lo, that's funny.
We see you,
guys,
J-Lo.
what if this goes out?
We see you,
It will.
J-Lo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jennifer.
Happy 57th. You look hot.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
Jennifer
I look forward to the memories of now, right? Where I promise you, Mr. B, there's going to be a thing about you. Like they're gonna go into your history.
Yeah.
Hey, Lyric Banana, man. How did you get to this place, man? You know, we went through the archives and they revealed. Get to manga. 310, yeah, they pull out episode 310 of the Vooka Breakfast Show, and you were talking about Jane, and Jane is like, yeah, I wish me happy birthday.
Interesting. 13 minutes past 9, it is the time. So what we're going to do right now is to take a short break and then come back with your news recap. And we're going to have Nommy on the line with your celebrity news and in case that you missed it, stories. So do make sure that you don't switch the dial. We'll be right back after this.
Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given. Ain't so dangerous. Have you played enough? Don't be straight enough. Don't be waking up. Fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only. Till my love, she want me. She do me that, she do me. Fine girl, she want me. Give her my love, only. Till my love, she want me. She do me that, she do me. Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? 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 Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Oh, why make plans on me? Come fly, make land on me. Delilah.
It's exactly 16 minutes past 9, and these are some of the headlines that you missed when we began the show. On your first news recap, Limpopo closes illegal initiation schools. Limpopo authorities have intensified efforts to regulate initiation practices by shutting down 7 illegal schools that were reportedly operating beyond the approved deadline. The intervention forms part of a broader measures to safeguard initiates and ensure compliance with provincial laws. Officials say unregistered initiation schools pose significant safety risk and undermine established regulatory processes. Authorities are continuing inspections and enforcement operation to identify non-compliant facilities and protect young initiates. What's next is investigation into the affected schools are expected to continue. Provincial authorities are likely to maintain monitoring efforts and work with traditional leaders to strengthen compliance during future initiation seasons. On your next news recap, Bossa ends Ayanda Ali's membership. Build One South Africa has formally terminated the membership of Gauteng MPL Ayanda Ali after concluding a disciplinary process that has been under consideration since 2025. The decision followed months of internal engagement and mediation efforts. Bossa says Ali was afforded an opportunity to appeal in line with the party's constitution but chose not to do so. The party has not publicly disclosed the specific details of the disciplinary matter. What's next is the decision is now final, leaving vacancy within Bossa's Gauteng ranks. Attention will now turn on how the party manages representation going forward and whether Ali pursue a new political path. On your last news recap, Cape Town warns of water challenges. Cape Town's Waters Director has drawn attention to critical challenges facing water sector during the WISA 2026 conference. The event brings together experts to discuss long-term water security, infrastructure needs and climate resilience. Industry leaders are examining issues such as aging infrastructure, growing demand, environmental pressures, and sustainable water management. The conference aims to identify practical solutions to strengthen water systems across the region. What's next is stakeholders are expected to continue discussions on investment, innovation, and policy reforms. Outcomes from the conference may help shape the future approaches to improving water security and service delivery. That's all for your news recap. If you want to share your headlines with us in terms of what you had, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226.
Shocking, Mo.
Yeah.
I mean, with Ayanda, what Bossa stands for, because they want to push employment amongst the youth, Kakulu, right? And some of the initiatives that she did outside the Bossa is Ubukobam, which was a center for kids to come through after school, and some would hang out, but then essentially it was designed as a program to assist them with their studies, to further their education and all of that. So yeah, I mean, it's something that she did. And remember when we spoke to her, she said that she was funding the whole thing from her own pocket. Yeah. So it wasn't something that she would regularly get funding for. But she would literally, from her own pocket, pay Abantu and run the program as well. Yeah. So for the fact that they've parted ways now, it just goes to show, politics is. I'm here now. Yeah, I mean, it's unpredictable on what can happen to you, right? Because I think you could see the passion that she had. Definitely. For fighting for Abantu in the townships. Because when we sat down with her, you could see the passion of the change that she needs, So I feel like maybe it just got political. Yeah, it just got political, and then they were like, I'm Susain.
I think you see, for me, and this is part of the reason that I don't think that I would go into politics. I think because of the kind of work that we do, I would end up, or I would get to a point where I am political adjacent, right? But not play the political game. And I'm watching. I don't know if I told you guys that I'm about to finish The Good Wife, and The Good Wife is this lady who is a lawyer, but hasn't been practicing for about 13 years, until her husband, who was the state attorney, is accused of sleeping with the ladies of the night, and he ends up going to prison, and she has to go back into the job market. And throughout the entire thing, the series, over the seasons, and there's political game, because he goes out of prison and then he runs for state's attorney again, runs for governor, gets governorship, she runs for state's attorney, and it's like, it's an entire thing. And you can see that, and this is what reality is, I think, now, and this is where how art reflects real life. People in that space tend to forget that we are not working for them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I think the political game gets to such a high point where politica becomes the thing, and you forget the role that you should fulfill in whatever sphere that you're working in. So I think that's what's happening now, especially in the South African political landscape.
Yeah.
That people forget, our leaders forget that they are working for us. We are not working for them. Imagine the 3 trillion. How are you in charge of a portfolio that ranks to 3 trillion?
Which is Masondo, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that he resigned just before
it gets hot.
Yeah, because there's going to be a whole shake-up match that's happening.
Sure.
To resign. But either way, he still needs to come through and account
for absolutely, for his
tenure when he was still part of the organization.
Yeah.
But another thing about your politics is when they say they frustrate the process.
Yes, definitely.
I can see how that can get to you. So you're a passionate individual about bringing change in the art space, but not frustrated to the point
the
where
business side of it.
You know what?
And there are a lot of, there's a lot of artists, Mr. B, who are like that. A lot of great musicians who are chased out of the space by what people do.
No, but this one is
not solely because of the craft in itself, because of what happens behind.
Sure, which in a corner I think it's a two-pronged approach, Guti. By them misusing our funds, it does contribite towards frustrating process. But there's ones that have malicious intent.
Oh, okay, I see.
Where it's like, you know what, your efforts those frustrate and end up painting you in a particular light. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And of course, you might be listening and asking yourself, what are we talking about? PIC chair David Masondo resigns ahead of planned board shake-up. One of South Africa's most influential financial institution has been thrown into the spotlight after David Masondo stepped down as a chairperson of the Public Investment Corporation, raising fresh questions about leadership, governance, and political influence. The Public Investment Corporation manages trillions of rands on behalf of government, pensions, and investment funds, making its stability critical to millions of South Africans. Recent reports of boardroom tensions and leadership disputes have already placed the institution under intense scrutiny. Supporters may argue that leadership changes are necessary to restore confidence and improve governance. Critics, however, could view the resignation as a sign of a deeper instability within one of the country's most important state-owned financial institutions.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be diving deeper into that later. But just before we do that, we do have NommyP, of course, on the line just to let us know what is happening on our social media streets and in some of the cases that you have missed that has been going on. And then we will be back with your hot take, because this morning is your day.
One.
So a very good morning to you, NommyP. How are you doing, and can you hear us?
Yes, good morning, Vooka Breakfast Show team and family. It's a beautiful morning in Durban. And as you know, I have the latest scoops when it comes to celebritainment. So Zanele Potelo has been announced as the co-host of the 2026 Summers, joining Casper Nyovest. Zanele Potelo was actually announced as a co-host of the 2026 Summers, joining Casper Nyovest for the ceremony at Sun City on August 15, 2026. The pairing brings together one of South Africa's biggest music stars and a fast-rising media personality. What we need to know is that Casper revealed Potelo will be his co-host during the 5FM interview, and the 2026 Summers will be taking place at Sun City on August 15. Both these hosts have described this opportunity as a major honor and career milestone. Just to give you a background story, Casper recently announced that he would host the awards after resolving a decade-long disagreement with the Summers. So Upotelo's appointment also marks another significant achievement in her growing career across radio, television and live events. What's next is that this duo will lead the 2026 Summers as South Africa's music industry gathers to celebrate the year's top achievements and award winners. Moving right along, GPV everywhere. Shanice apologizes to Sipho Ndlovu. Shanice, who's also identified as Thandeka Mhlanga, has publicly apologized to Sipho Ndlovu, admitting that the gender-based violence allegations she made against him in 2024 were false. She said the accusations were made in anger following the end of their relationship and acknowledged that she damaged his reputation. She withdrew the GBV charges or case and publicly accepted responsibility for the consequences of her allegation. Ndlovu had denied the claims from the beginning and was arrested during the investigation. Shanice apologized to Ndlovu, his supporters, and potential business partners affected by the allegations. Back in 2024, this is when the case began. That's when Shanice accused her former The Wife actor of assault. Ndlovu denied the allegations, saying she had entered his property after the relationship had ended. The matter led to the legal action by both parties and significant public attention. What's next is that the original case was withdrawn, and attention is now on whether any further legal steps will follow on ongoing public debates against or around the false accusations and due process. Lastly, Udiskem and their leadership has been withdrawn. Usal Salzman has resigned as the non-executive director effective of 17 July 2026 after previously stepping down as executive director in February. His departure follows a wave of leadership changes in Diskem, including his father Ivan stepping down as CEO in 2023. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it right there for now.
Crazy.
Yo, it's crazy, man.
Crazy. The Diskem one, I remember we were looking at it. Two days ago. But I'm more interested in the former. No, not the. I see the Diskem one. It's
where
an
are we
interesting
going to get Ashakwanda?
How about Ashakwanda? The two. The former before the Diskem one. Firstly, Uzanele and Casper.
Okay.
We'll get to that one because that one is
let's leave that one for last.
Vexes me, and it's a conversation that I've had with various people in different social groups and things of that nature.
Got some thoughts.
Zanele Potelo, Casper. I don't know.
Good match.
Do you think so?
Good match.
But here's the thing,
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, because Uzanele is a presenter.
She is.
Yes.
I think she can. Ne?
Yeah.
But obviously one has to take lead. Because normally I don't watch these things. But when I look at Trevor hosting these international awards, ne? It's someone who can take lead and take command.
Yeah.
I know Casper as a performer on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know about hosting.
Look, I think they're going to do the style of what are these awards again? They called Udi Neo Ranaka and they also called El Tido. So El Tido was part of the interviewing part, right? Because there's a way they coordinate these awards. It's not like it's going to be a back and forth with Casper Nozanele because they don't have that. It's not going to work out. That's what I'm thinking, you know, because the last time, because I'm talking about Lawrence Maleka, those are the people who can take the whole show alone. Yeah, so saying Zanele, Casper, like, just co-hosting together. Nah.
Yeah, but even Zanele on her own, even in that sense, Mr.
Yeah.
Mo, and my reservations about Zanele. I always share my reservations. Zanele is cool. She's cool. She knows what she's doing, right? And this is obviously a great opportunity for her. Kudos to her and props to her. Because clearly it speaks to the work that she's been putting in over time. I mean, on Espresso in the morning, even her tenure as a radio personality,
as well.
Right? But yeah, I don't think. I'm trying to see her landing in the style that Mr. Mo is giving, right? That he's explaining, where you would have a MooCee doing the engagements, right? Think of us at the ranch
backstage,
right? Yeah, go backstage or at the entrance or whatever, or among the audience members, La Payana, and having
the red carpet,
right? Things of that nature. Yeah. And them having like a talkback system, back to you on stage or whatever the case. Yeah. I'm trying to think of it and see it. I don't see
as a duo, because I want us to talk about them as a duo,
sure,
and then individually.
Yes. Right. So I'm trying to see that energy between the two of them.
Okay, so now it's as a duo,
right?
Okay,
but in that style of having one that side. I'll come back to having both of them on stage, right? One that side. I'm trying to see Zanele envision it, her on stage alone, in exactly how Mr. Mo just mentioned it. Someone like Katlego Mabue would run with the Summers alone, proper, easy. Someone like Lawrence Malika would run with the Summers, easy. And Pop-Pops. These are examples that I've been in the room with. I've seen them live do it. Well, understand? Pop-Ups did the 2024 Royal Soapy Awards. He's good, man. He's good. Would Zanele be able to run with it an entire show of that magnitude alone on stage, like really carry the weight? I don't know, man. As a co-host, absolutely. She would need someone to run with her, and she would be right there. You remember?
So you're not writing her off.
I'm not. No.
You just want to see.
I'm not seeing her do it like that. Casper as well.
There's no chemistry between them.
I'm trying to see the personality.
But you see, Nommy, that's what I'm trying to ask Lana Guti. I'd basebenza boy too, ne?
Yeah.
So we can question the chemistry between them,
sure,
but also individually. So ukuthi bona ngokwabo as an individual, can they do something like
the Summers?
Yeah, because let's say Casper your change, and she has to hold it down for the next 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah,
absolutely.
But I don't.
So remember, Zanele has been part of AMA Awards before. I'm not sure which ones, whether it was the Summers or some other awards, as a red carpet host. So she is familiar with how things work, and I feel like she's been doing quite okay as a red carpet host. Mm-hmm. So all that experience could actually work in her favor.
Yeah. Zanele she has personality. She has character for days. She does.
Bold.
She's a big character. She is. But I just, or maybe I'm being biased here.
Yeah.
I will also recognize that and take that. Maybe I'm exercising a bit of bias here.
Yeah.
As opposed to, or rather with regards to the reservations that I have about her. But Casper, I like Obuterefilo. I do. He's such a cool person. But I know. It's like this thing. You see, the media space is a very tricky one where we take performers or we take singers and we want to, it's a good thing having tricks up your sleeve, but not every singer or actor or media personality can actually be a presenter. Presenting is a skill on its own. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know where they are trying to land with this one necessarily, but look, I guess we'll have to wait and see, man.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel like bringing in Casper because yes, he once had
some feud
and quarrels about the awards with guys like what's going on here, right? And I think we're going to experience what Rick once did when he won an award, to say, guys, please, man, let's bring back the reality of what music is. Let's play real music on radio, and I'm hoping that Cass will not bring that, because most of the time there are people inside who are saying, guys, lento yafa, Understand? So let's bring someone that we once had a beef with, so that they can come and reiterate to create that, and that will
so you're saying
more
it's
attention.
a business decision.
It could be. It could be. I mean, to create hype.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
That lady I know last week. I introduced Twitter to South Africa. Like who? Like what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But anyway, it's going to be an interesting one. I think the second one, the apologizing 2 years later. And saying the person was false. Guys, talk to me, Mr. P.
So apologizing, I'm willing to take responsibility.
What responsibility? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Because
it destroyed someone's career.
It stays. And you see, the thing is, with your reputation being tainted and your name being dragged in the mud like that, is that public scrutiny and public opinion works in a very, very weird and tricky way, I think, in my opinion.
It stays imprinted in people's minds.
It stays, Mr. B. It stays. If you and I had been doing business and these allegations come, I'm going to shy away from you. Much like what happened with Katlego Maboe, right? For a year, he didn't work for an entire year. And part of the reason for him being dismissed from outsurance was you are bringing disrepute to the brand, because you are a brand ambassador. You're the face of the brand. When people see you, we think sharp sharp. We think sharp sharp. To this day, we still think sharp sharp. And of course, they've gone through two or a few other people who ran with the brand. But we still think of that guy, man. Come on, that guy. It's outsurance, man. And you immediately know who we're talking about. Yeah. So business partners and brands will understand, okay, this lady is saying, I'm sorry, Nikilemaka, I was lying, but it stays attached to you as an individual, firstly, personally, on a personal level, and it also stays with you as a media personality, as a brand, as a public personality. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yes. So I'm sorry, this one is very related to false rape accusations, Mr. B. Because what do we do? What do we do? What are the legal ramifications for a lady? Ish. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I think we should get to a point. We are at a point in our lifetime now where females need to face legal ramifications and repercussions of falsely accusing men, because it's a huge thing. What are you talking about? After 2 years, when no, guys, I was acting out of my emotions, and it was after we broke up. I'm sorry. I'll take all the ramifications.
Yeah, but I've lost financial gain. So can you pay me?
I mean, speaking about this, in an exclusive interview on Times Live, Usipo came through and he said, "I'm sinking in debt because of the false assault case that cost him his career, family, and assets," right? So he broke his silence after his ex-girlfriend Thandeka Shanice Mhlanga issued a public apology retracting assault allegation she made against him. The damage has been done.
It's done. It's done.
You know what worries me, no? In South Africa, it seems as if this is a growing trend where people are in relationships, and if the relationship doesn't work out the way that you had wanted it to work out, or if a guy cheats on you, then it's sort of like revenge. Okay, I'm gonna accuse you of assaulting me sexually, or just assaulting me just to destroy your career. The sad part is that we do not have organizations that stand up for men who are, in this case, victims, because there should be some sort of support, because mentally it breaks you down. Like you're saying, Mo, he came out to say he's sinking in debt now because he's not getting jobs, because you've created this image. He's a monster, he's an abuser. Mentally, they destroy you.
And tell us more.
Absolutely. And it's a great example that you're using, because I was about to say, even with the celebrities or celebration individuals or media personalities who will come out on social media and say, I remember when we were working on the Vooka breakfast show.
The Me Too movement.
The Me Too movement, absolutely. Where other, and I like what Tolesmo did. I might not necessarily agree with how he did it, but I like the thing that he actually did on that podcast, the famous podcast, right?
Yeah.
The first time around, you could see that he was distraught, Mr. B. I watched both of those episodes from first minute till the last minute. He was distraught the first time around when he came and he was speaking about it. Guys, I was on the brink of being a mogul. He was there, Mr. P. He was there. The second time he comes around and he actually names and shames these celebrities and media personalities who went out on social media publicly so and said, "Vele, wena vele, weditse so, wena toles mo." So come back now. Come back as a media personality and say, "I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't have the facts." And the actual story from both parties who are involved in this scandal. Mr. Mo, I'm sorry, my brother. I spoke ill about you publicly so. And now the truth has come out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So what do? We need a legal system put in place for females who do these things. Because do you get what I'm trying to say, Mr. B? Because it gets men to a point where
the Daughters Foundation,
we are reluctant to get in these relationships, especially as public-facing individuals and public brands and media personalities. Because in Sabo Uchunomfundo, Ksasa Uzoti, yeah, Umisti. Hey, Umisti bengimbona masiyothenga amakwenye eDobsonville vele. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's a tricky one for me, man. It's a tricky one.
It is interesting.
You know what the sad part is?
Yeah.
Just a quick one before we close. Last year there was, it's not celebrities, it's just school kids. Last year there was a child who actually committed suicide because one of the students had accused him of raping her.
Eish.
After he had committed suicide, she then came out to say, "No, I was joking, it wasn't true."
Eish.
And all of that.
Eish.
It was already gone.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, let us
Crazy.
know what you think right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Thank you so much, Nommy, for filling us in terms of what is going on our social media streets. 18 minutes till we hit the hour 10 o'clock. Just to wrap up this conversation about David Masondo, the PIC chair. So deep diving into it, what's really happening is that David Masondo resigned as PIC board chair ahead of a reported board restructuring process. Two sides of the debate. Some believe a board refresh can strengthen oversight, while others worry frequent leadership changes create uncertainty for investors and pension holders. Then, as we are wrapping it up, the question we're asking is, do you think leadership shakeups at major public institutions improve accountability, or do they create more uncertainty and instability? We want to hear from you. Send your voice note, or you can call us in. The number to dial is 060-493-3226. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use right there on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, and closing it off for this week's hot take. Right? I don't know about this one. I don't think it's that provocative as my previous ones that I've done, because you know I come for everyone on Fridays.
Provoking.
This one, I think, but we've had encounters with this one over the years, you know, as individuals. Blind loyalty.
Okay.
Blind loyalty. And you're asking yourself,
Okay.
to you who is watching and listening from wherever you're tuned in from, MooCee, what are you talking about when you're referring to blind loyalty? And I don't think that blind loyalty is a virtue. Think about it for a second. Marinate on it. Sit on it. Nommy, marinate on it as well. Blind loyalty is not a virtue. And that's my hot take for this week, closing it off.
Blind virtue.
I agree.
Blind loyalty is not a virtue, right? Because think of it, Mr. B. Growing up, we have been sort of been taught, or I don't want to say conditioned, because conditioning is slightly stretching it and making it and cementing it very hard in the ground, in cement, right? But we've been giving this thing, Uguti, yeah, man, you know, my ride or die. You know that type of mindset. Hey man, more man is, hey, umo noma bangathi urapile. Umuntu wami angeke umandela usifele. You know that type of thing, right? So absolutely, and it does. Yes, it can absolutely get to a point when Nomfundo of getting to a point of like having cult following. Hey, Mandela's fair, right? So I don't think blind loyalty is a virtue. So the general claim here is that culture often praises loyalty as the highest virtue. The idea that standing by someone no matter what proves love, respect, or commitment. The script says loyalty should be unconditional even when it hurts.
So, I've got a counter for this. Ne?
Okay.
And as much as I do agree with you, blind loyalty moves the world. Blind loyalty as a soldier, whether or not you like it, whether you want to go to Iran and fight or you disagree with that, ne? But because of you have to take commands from the top, that is loyalty towards the American flag or to whatever badge or institution. So people practice that, and because of that, blind loyalty moves the world,
shakes the world and society,
and it runs the world basically. So as much as we can say yes, one shouldn't do that, I'm basically saying what's happening on the ground,
reality
is
something else.
Reality is that blind loyalty runs the world.
Yeah.
Right. A perfect example is the army system. You don't ask questions, you take commands, even if when you feel otherwise. And not even in the army system. There was a time where a group of women, it was a Microsoft conference, because at the time it was a debate yoguti, but in Palestine there's issues going on, and it looks like these Fortune 500 companies, big tech companies, are involved in the process by creating HoloLens. HoloLens is this virtual reality headsets that Microsoft had sold to the army, the US Army. And these are the same headsets with AI vision and whatnot that they are using at war. So it's like you are creating a product that's being used for war. And they stood up. They were employees. So that day they resigned. So when they practiced, hey, this thing of blind loyalty is not for them. But I'm just saying that it moves the world and it runs the world.
Well, I'm going to agree that it's not virtue. And it is unconditional support, because you support someone even if they do bad things. And one situation and story that I can reference is Pablo Escobar, right? Pablo ran, Colombia with drugs and killing people. But there was a day when Mexico State Police stood and said, we want to stop Pablo Escobar. I was so shocked at how people defended Pablo Escobar. Like they were willing to go toe-to-toe, physical with the police.
And die.
The cartels, what they were doing to people, innocent people. You will catch a stray bullet in the middle of the day. People lost their lives. But when they were like, guys, we need to bring Pablo down. Yes. People were like,
not our Pablo.
Not our Pablo, guys.
Can I ask a question? Because at least, I want you to define blind loyalty. The reason I'm asking is that Lavand Laba, a Colombian, they knew what Pablo was doing. So one can't really say it's blind, because as much as one would say, hey, they're turning what's the saying of turning the eye? They're looking away.
Away,
They're turning a blind eye and looking away, but then they know. So can we clearly define what is blind loyalty?
Umandelu's fail.
Question is, do you know?
Can I just use an example?
Yes, please.
Right. Because obviously I'm a religious person, I will look at it from a religious point of view. You get people, like right now in the news, it's been trending. There are people that are leaving their jobs, people that are no longer taking medication, people that have left university, all in following their pastor to say, a certain figure is coming back soon, so leave whatever you are doing. That is blind following, and it's also religious psychosis, but that's a topic for another day.
Religious psychosis.
Because you are now leaving your life. Imagine there's a girl who, I think it was her last semester. I think, yes, last semester was her last semester, and she was doing some in-surf training before she graduates at the Mangosuthu University of Technology. She left. She's from Intozuma, by the way, which is my township. She left home. She left Res. Actually, she wrote a letter to her roommate to tell her mom that she is no longer coming back because she's pursuing this thing because this figure is returning soon. So that's blind following. It's when you follow someone and it's like so you can't even think straight, even when this person is doing something wrong. And we mostly see it in religious settings where it's pastors, for example, Utim Omotoso, you know, where this person was molesting girls, but you had followers from his church that were saying, no, no, this did not happen, it's a demon. That's blind following, where you have all the proof, because he was living in a house with these women, you know, and you have all this proof presented before the courts, but you still have people saying no. So that's blind following, and it's not a virtue.
Okay, so the blind following is you've been deceived. You don't know, or do you know what's happening? Or I think even if the evidence is presented, you still deny. So you're a denier.
Yes.
Okay.
No, like but you're manipulated.
You are being manipulated.
It's when they manipulate you.
I think it's manipulation more than it is lying. Right?
But if I'm manipulated, I won't really know that I'm manipulated.
Yeah, because manipulation is working like that. Like basically.
Sure.
Right? I could be telling you the truth, but like it's in the how.
Yeah.
It's in the how, right? And you would buy into what I'm saying.
So then would you say then that's blind?
Yes, because uphandlekile banele. Uphandlekile ukentwe club like this.
Umfundisi bought a strip club with the tithe.
Yes.
You saw that and you're like, "Aye, Mfundisi."
You see, that's being a denier.
Besides seeing
that's being a denier.
Besides seeing it, you're being told.
You're being told.
You're being told. Let me
use a clearer example, Banel. It's again Ultimo Motoso living with girls in his house in Durban North, right? Rape allegations come, and then he comes to you as his blind follower. He says, you know the plans that the church had. We're about to grow, so now Usasane is attacking us because you know when you grow, that's when the attack comes more. So I need you to be strong, and I need you to pray for me and to stand in the gap.
Absolutely.
And then they manipulate you. Banele, you are the intercessor of the church. So Banele, you're the most trusted one, and I trust you, and Unkulunkulu has chosen you to stand by me. So now you have this thing where Banele, which is guilt, and you now have to be like, defending the pastor and beating because now he's guilt tripping you.
Absolutely. That's a perfect example, Mfundo. Thank you. So that's exactly what it is, Mr. P. So my bold claim here for this week is that blind loyalty is not a virtue, and loyalty without accountability enables harm, right? Excuses toxic behavior and silences truth. Real loyalty should have limits. Right?
I agree.
The myth versus the reality here is that loyalty means never questioning, never leaving, or even never doubting. But the reality, however, is that blind loyalty often traps people in unhealthy friendships, workplaces, and relationships. True loyalty is about honesty and boundaries, and not blind obedience. Because that's
blind obedience.
That's exactly what
because
it is.
If loyalty is good,
sure,
and if let's say your loyalty crumbles under scrutiny,
sure,
because my saying abuza, bro, why? And if you don't answer
why
me,
ulandela lo muntu ohlala namantombazana ayi-21?
Exactly.
Yes.
So if it crumbles under questioning or scrutiny, then that is questionable loyalty.
Sure.
I'm with you.
Sure. Yeah. The cultural critique is that in our culture, loyalty is often weaponized. Leaders demand it, families expect it, and partners guilt trip for it. But blind loyalty.
No, as a partner, you must be loyal.
But blind loyalty is often just control dressed up as virtue. It keeps people silent even when they should speak, and compliant when they should resist. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because there's a friend that because we are a trio. I want to know more. You must side with me now.
And I expect that. Do you know what I'm trying to? And I manipulate you, and I force you into a corner where yes, trial, you know. So the evidence is that, and some of the shockers that we have when it comes to blind loyalty not being a virtue, is that psychologists note, Mr. Mo, that blind loyalty is linked to codependency and manipulation. And here's the shocker with this one. History is full of examples where blind loyalty to leaders, movements, or even family caused destruction, proving that loyalty without limits can be very dangerous. In closing it out, to you who is listening and watching, let's be honest with ourselves and with each other. Have you ever stayed loyal to someone or something that didn't deserve it? Loyalty isn't about blindness, it's about clarity. And if it can't survive truth, it doesn't deserve loyalty.
Yeah, if it can't survive truth being questioned or put under scrutiny,
absolutely.
You know,
microscope.
in football terms, because these teams, they commit, serious things out there, and they will tell you that you need to be loyal to their badge.
No matter what.
Actually,
sorry. Blind loyalty.
No, this is not blind loyalty.
Chiefs.
No, Chiefs. It's not blind loyalty. I know exactly what Chiefs is going through. I am seeing it. No, this is. My eyes are wide open. I know exactly what Bobby.
You're a blind follower.
No, I'm not a blind follower. Because one of the arguments here, Mr. Mo, would use, why is Bobby Motaung doing this? Why is Kaiser Jr. Being given the thing and he's in charge of the thing? But now he stepped down a couple of months ago, right, Mr. Mo? So we know exactly what's happening as followers of Chiefs.
Okay, so just a quick one. Sorry to hijack you, Mo. If vision, like Kaiser back then, is no longer being pushed forward and you disagree with it, would you stop being a follower of the Chiefs?
Say that again.
If vision case is no longer being pushed right now, right, and it's now something that you don't agree with, would you stop being a follower of the Chiefs?
Chiefs, no, Chiefs is
Ifanai. See what I
mean? No, but this one I'm not blind. I might disagree with it, but I'm still in it.
No, but the vision is completely something you don't agree.
Has been shifted. Completely. Yes, and Chiefs is no longer looking like the Chiefs that I initially followed.
Would you stop being a follower?
Yeah, I think I would be pushed, but I would contend with myself so much.
I mean, in the political space, right? Our famous, political party, like some of their core ideas, they have been put aside.
But freedom charter,
One day lose fail, and then you don't switch off the members. So, but guys, that was my hot take for this week. Closing it off on a great 3-day streak of hot takes, man. Blind loyalty is not a virtue, and I would love to find out from you. Dial the number 0604933226 and hit us up across all our social media platforms using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. With 1 minute to go, guys, any last thoughts? Nommy, from your side, Durban, what's the weekend looking like?
Don't follow those pastors. Durban is beautiful. The weather is amazing. I might be going to the beach.
Nice one.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm also planning to join TK.
TK like Amatala TK.
Yeah, Amatala TK, man. Kapsoweto. And we will be there with my friends.
Nice one. I wish I could come. It sounds like it's gonna be a cool one, man.
I think I've got a calling to be a pastor, but honestly,
no, Banele, not a fake one, please.
Yeah, no.
No clouds.
Not a fake one.
No.
Guys, Pastor B.
Nobody will be asking people to give their homes and their houses and all their retirement money just because
so I don't think I'll do that. But anyway,
plans for this weekend?
This weekend, it again, missed. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Let me see. What do I have planned for this weekend? Not much, I think.
Okay.
As it stands right now, I don't have much plans.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll come back on Monday and recap, obviously.
Our highlights.
But yeah, it's been a great week, I think. Great 5 days of giving people amazing shows, man. Right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network, where we give you a daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by a very energetic start to the day. If you didn't know, now you know. We do this on a day-to-day basis, Monday to Friday, from the hour 8 o'clock all the way to 10 o'clock, man. Broadcasting boys are up, man, and we have a great time. So from myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist, it's been amazing. It's been great, Mr. B.
So before Savalabings
Yes.
please send through pictures
Of
at the beach.
Oh,
But then
no, she can take pictures of the beach and not of herself.
it's gonna land differently. Please take pictures.
No, I'm sending it.
No, it's Funama Peach.
No, that sounds wrong. And my husband is listening. So
husband.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, like come through them when I was at the beach.
Yeah.
But it's like now like
Vlog nya.
no, I'll post and I'll send to you guys.
Okay,
Of
cool.
course,
Enjoy.
can't wait
Yeah,
for that.
man.
And
Yeah.
of course, as we have wrapped out this beautiful week of ours, Mam Timbimni coming through with some last words saying thank you for sharing our BBC, wishing you a wonderful, blessed weekend. Love you. We love you more. Ma.
Thank you, Mozari.
With that being said, enjoy the weekend.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see each other on
Are we
Monday.
playing? Are we on this afternoon?
I think so.
You think so?
I
We
think
might
so.
be on. Okay,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
hang out with us from 3 p.m. On TikTok, guys, on the Vooka Breakfast Show, where we give you the Vooka music experience. Coolio.
Bye.
Bye. Is it?
No.